But you know, wearing a nice shirt. Thank you, Corinne, at Corinne's Life. If you don't know who she is, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to echo. There you go. That's a double. That's a double thank you to Corinne. Corinne's Life, she's the the creator, maker, producer extraordinaire of this beautiful shirt. If you don't know what my shirt is, check out one of my whatever videos, or why not videos, or recent videos, because that's where it is. Let's see who's in that chat. Put him. I didn't have my green hearts because I threw out the thing. But I was like, here's my three little hearts. If you're a 90s kid, you know those are three hearts. Busby's in the house. Ringo and Czar's in the house. Danny is in the house. Are you following me? I don't know. I think she is. Nate Dogg is in the house. Well, you beautiful people, I'm about to do this. Don't do this very often, but you'll see why I'm doing this. So let me do this. If you want to come up, you're more than capable to come up. You know the drill. I need to see your face. No shenanigans. I'll ask you to do something for me. And it's like that. I know you're real. Hey, Ellsworth Carl. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Gas Love. Okay, beautiful people, check this out. You know what I'm having? Not an Arnold Palmer. Can't wait to do this with pears. You know when you have apples, you don't know what to do with the cores? Because, you know, there's a bunch of cores. I freeze them all up, and when I have enough for a Ziploc, put water, put the cores, boil it for an hour, till, like, the cores get soft and release their, what's the word? Pulp. That's the word. Then I take out the apple cores and I boil it a bit more, and I got my own apple drink. It's delicious, I'm telling you. Throw some vanilla, a little bit of sugar. I just left it the way it is. You can boil it with a bit of ginger. That's fantastic. I've done that before. But anyways, today is very important. Do you know why today is very important? That's why I dropped up the link. Today is very important because May is Mental Health Awareness. And I started my mental health awareness weekend with Mr. Kenny Comes to Canada. Woo! That made me very happy. What does the L stand for? Let me know. Let Loose Thursday? That's an R, it's not a T. Anyways, keep me in the loop. Okay. Lacey, we're all saying, hello, Lacey. I'll sing L for Lacey. Gotcha. I'm following now. Lacey, you can pinch my cheeks. So yeah, so this is my fancy drink. It's not fancy, but it's fancy, let me tell you. Because guess what? I'm not getting rid of all. I get still the nutrients from it, a little sweetness. So water is just not bland. It has that little faint taste. So yeah, it's mental health awareness, and I'm super, super excited because it's something very important to me, because everybody's been through something. I don't care who you are. Give me your thumbs up. Your best John Travolta. Okay, I know who you are. The one, the only. Miss Michael Ann's in the house. Kyle! We are out to dinner. I told Lacey. Ringo said L, and she yells, M across. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, you tell her V says green heart, kisses and green hearts. So, Michael, I don't know if you've heard, but this month is very important to V because it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And like I said previously, everybody's gone through something.
Oh, yeah.
Or currently going, or will be going. So whichever one, unfortunately it's like cancer. It hits everybody once in their life somehow, some way, whatever. So
Either yourself or somebody you know.
yeah.
Thanks for the drum roll, Danny.
Lily's in the house. Chin Chin Lily. Lily, I have a short video for you, but Crystal has not told me when she's sending it, so I don't know. It's up to Crystal now. I have to play tag with Crystal.
She's a little busy today.
Yeah. Give the poor woman a chance. It's finally nice. What's the first thing she has to do is mow the lawn? Give her a chance.
Well, we were busy yesterday. Kenny's not feeling good today, and she's mowing the grass, so she's a little busy.
Yeah. Hey, there's Daryl. Yeah, I know you're in live for 30 minutes. You say hi to Sweet Cheeks. Tell him when V gets in there, she will pinch his cheeks. Daryl, if you text me your link, I will put it for people to go after my live to rage if you want. Sarah and Lacey. Even Sarah's here. They're going to prom. Oh,
That's cool.
I wonder who's going to be wearing a green dress. I hope somebody's wearing a mermaid dress. I don't know. Yeah, the troublemaker is here, Danny. Danny spots them. She's like, I'm watching you. I know you, Daryl. Daryl won't tell you why he doesn't have a wrench. He likes to cause a little ruckus with that one. Daryl, Lily's in the house. He's like, run. Awesome, V. As soon as I get it, might have, I expect unboxing. One of Steve's favorite thing is in there. And I got it for you to make, so like that you can make it whenever you want. Versus it's already made and then you're like tempted to just eat it. But trust me, it doesn't take that long and it's delicious. So my mental health month started fabulous because we got Kenny to Canada. Yeah, for 2 nights, for 2 days. Plus, on the second day, I don't know if anybody of you have heard of it. One of my moderators probably will drop his link. I got to introduce Michael Ann and Kenny and Steven, because Steven knows I watch a bunch of people, to Darren Dobson. And if you don't know who Darren Dobson is, Darren Dobson started his channel 2 days after mine. So I've been watching. It took me a year, I think, for almost a year to comment. So
Happy anniversary yesterday. 2 years yesterday. She went
I was
live.
getting to that at the end. So Darren, he has a big channel now. And he's like me. He likes to support as many charities as he can. And he knows a lot more people than V. But I could probably translate for 50% of those if they need it. And I don't live in Toronto, so in Toronto, the social network is way better in Toronto. But I can't do the driving. Ask Michael Ann, I just can't do the driving. I can't. I just can't.
That's nuts.
If there's a teleporter, totally could. I could totally teleport.
Now I know. Like I always drove to the northern part of Toronto and subway downtown. That's nuts.
I used to just take the bus downtown, and then after that, I'm there. I'll figure it out after. If I go to east, north, west, south, I'll figure it out. But to drive downtown is it's like a different book. It's like comparing an encyclopedia to Google. Driving is the encyclopedia. Like Michael Ann said, train, bus, whatever. It's like Google. You're everywhere.
They got train, they got bus, they got subway cars, they got trolley cars or cable cars. It's like there's ways to get around Toronto without driving your car.
Thank you, Busby. Darren Dobson, kindness of his heart, I got to introduce to him the person who inspired the Helping Hands for Cruising. I got to introduce new board member, Helping Hands for Cruising, and super supporter Ian Steve. And he has, sorry if I cry because it's that important. Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Darren is doing a live, and all proceeds in, what was it, super chats?
Super stickers, super chats, whatever.
Super stickers, whatever. All the proceeds of that is going to Helping Hands for Cruising.
And so pay
So
the description too for replay.
if I can just invite all of you to go in that chat, drop 3 green hearts, and participate. There's wonderful people there. I used to watch Shadow before he got on Darren's live. J. Mike is probably going to be there. Wonderful. I met Lucille there. Lucille is a fabulous lady. So there's a few people that I've known there, and they're absolutely wonderful. Speaking of wonderful, somebody that I had the pleasure, Michael Ann will attest, she is my witness in case I get called in court. I served him papers, all 355 of them. Michael Ann can attest. That was a lot of paper. The one, the only. Are you still there? Do your best, John Travolta. He's like, oh, I'm here and there. He's probably being incognito. Mr. Rob is in the house.
What's going on, beautiful people?
So, Rob, have you read all 355 pages yet?
Holy sheesh, I didn't realize you had that much shit to say.
Did you not? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm French. I talk a little longer. Wait till you read the appendix of all my quotes. That's like 6 pages long.
Well, don't you worry. I will have a reply back to the paper. So don't think this is the end.
Thank you, Michael Ann.
You beautiful people.
Yep. Thank you, Michael Ann, for congratulating on my 2 years. And guess what? My YouTube is part of my mental health happiness. Because before YouTube, I was on 4 months of vocal rest of no talk. So, I don't know if you went a day without talking. Multiply that by 120. It's a little hard. Especially that you have a husband who has difficulty, learning sign language like me. Just like...
I don't think I can keep my mouth shut that long.
And you know me, I'm fast with the buttons. So for me to say a pun, and I'm like... But I have to thank it because I learned to type faster on my phone than on the computer now. I must say that. Yep, it's Rob. Oh, thank you, Danny. Look at that. Danny put exactly what we're going to go see. And let me put that.
I better put that alarm on my phone for Saturday or forget to do it.
Yeah, I'll call you. I'm going to pin that message, Danny. Thank you so much, Danny. So, yeah. So, I started my YouTube channel thanks to my Bush Live, thanks to a fabulous person, Mr. Brandon. What's his last name?
Jackson.
Jackson. I should know. I know a lot of Jackson who should know. And if it weren't for him, I would have never pushed live. And I want to thank Cookie and Bree because I was like, let me just practice with them. And then next thing you know, everybody's on the live.
Push the red button.
No, I was scared I was going to hang up at somebody in the middle of a sentence. I was like, if you've watched my first live, Michael Ann was there. I was saying, oh my God, because I was going to have a heart attack. I was so shocked that I did it. And I look at some people like, here's my live. I'm a professional. And I'm like, I was not expecting to push live. And people come in other than Bree and Cookie because I was trying to practice. So yeah, that evening was a 5-hour extra long evening that I didn't plan on to. But hey, happy Mother's Day, happy health awareness, and happy anniversary, all in one. And to all the wonderful people I've met, you guys are fabulous. And just to let you know, this girl is still in awe. Ask Michael Ann that I have 523 people that listen to my stuff. Because I'm everywhere.
B.
It's still in a, what?
521 and going strong. And many more to come.
I'm just in awe. Oh, see, and it's Nate Dogg's mama birthday too.
Nate Dogg's mom.
So Nate Dogg's mom, you better have 2 cakes, one today and one on Mother's Day. I'm just saying. If not, send me an email, vieonnet@gmail.com. I'll talk to Nate Dogg. He's gonna make it happen. I get to open my trailer this weekend. Okay, I'm just a little excited. And I expect my papers to be returned to me, next week with a reply. Especially question 286. That was a very important question. He's like, I'm not at question 286 yet, me.
Nope. I haven't got to question 2 yet.
You didn't get to question 2? Okay, spoiler alert.
I'm still working on question 1.
Spoiler alert for question 2. I told you can keep the dog. So you can jump over number 2.
So,
item number 2.
So
you can keep the dog.
So I just want to get this straight. So do you mean I get to keep this guy right here?
You get to keep Lucky.
Yay!
But I can't guarantee that you get to keep the side tables. I'm just saying.
They're garbage anyways.
I'm going to say something, but I'm just not going to. Busby says, teardrop time. No, Busby. It's the big RV that I'm opening.
Lancet?
It's the Lancet RV.
Oh, that was cool. I got to meet 3 more YouTubers in person.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's a question for the 2 of you.
Oui.
And what was your highlight of the weekend?
Salut, Troy! Troy, thank you. Salut! Hello, Troy! My highlight.
Long time no see.
No way, yes. Busby, the teardrop, gets to travel whenever. I just hook it up and go. Because I made sure there's no water, so I don't need to worry about all that. Troy, Lily's like... So, my highlight... There's 3 moments that I'm tossed up.
Was one of them serving the papers to me?
Yes, it was.
I knew it.
And one of my other one is Kenny telling me about Jackass. Jackass. Sorry. That was hilarious if you were there. Michael Ann knows how much we were laughing. And then the third one, I think, is the moment I blind Steve. We were all laughing too hard. And I got it on tape. Should I do an exclusive viewing? V blinding Steve? Wait a minute.
Behind the scenes.
I will send it to my email and then I'll share it. But Glenn, what was your top 3 moments?
Kenny getting some tail. Or tail, that is.
Kenny got some tail, baby. I took a check.
Kenny laughing is Jack Astor's off at Jack Astor's.
Yep.
Well, I think meeting Darren and the other YouTubers.
Yep. But it's, you know what? I felt redeemed when Darren said to Kenny, because you know, the big sister tells the little brother, Kenny, listen to your big sister. She knows what she's talking about. And Darren says, you know, buddy, you need at least 7 hours of sleep. I was like, oh, ask him how many hours of sleep he had last night. So, thank you, big brother Darren. Thanks for telling him. Sometimes you gotta hear it from a stranger. You know? Drunken Chef. Wait. Nobody click the link. Let me live vicariously. I'm gonna do this. I probably missed some places to paste this because I was at work a little busy today. There she is. Coco, come on up. I gotta ask you what your 3 favorite moments were.
Yeah,
I can tell you that my favorite moments with the girls is when we were the boobines. Not the sardines, but we were the boobines. Not the bobettes, the boobines.
We were squished together like peeps.
I can tell, Busby, I don't feel bad separating peeps now because I felt like one. And now I'm like, freedom!
So at least in Troy's truck yesterday, we had at least this much space in between us.
Well, yeah, it's a truck. We
weren't squished together like peeps, but it was still cozy.
Okay, sending to me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Vionette, that's me.
Hey, I know her.
Yeah? I heard she's got cute cheeks.
My cheeks are still hurting, just so you know.
I didn't even pinch you that hard. Try to be dramatic, this one. Listen to this. I'm trying to be dramatic. Yeah.
But she doesn't pinch hard.
No, I don't pinch hard. Because I want people to let me pinch them again. Okay, I'm sending it to myself. Okay, sent.
These people just getting up. Larry and Ananda just getting up from a nap. Coco's just getting up.
Man, I wish I could go for a nap.
It was a hard time getting up this morning.
What is a nap?
You don't have a nap?
Never heard of it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I open my person in the basement, 2 seconds. I just gotta see if I received my. Why is this so big? You know when the PC is more than 100%? I feel like an old grandma because it's so big. Okay, let's open this. Net. Couldn't file. There's a problem. Download it. Yeah. Okay, person in the basement. Are you still there?
Yes,
Do
go.
the 70s wave. Do the 70s wave. Okay, I know it's really you. The one, the only. She missed it all. Anna's in the house. Anna, you missed it all. How could
I
you
was
miss it
listening.
all?
I was here.
No, this weekend that just passed. She missed it all.
What do you mean? The weekend is just starting.
Last weekend.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
hold that thought. Are you ready? I have somebody who's like, I can't say no to this person. He's got the sweetest cheeks in town over there. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh,
Can
I'm
you do
ready.
this? Okay, I know it's you. It's Larry!
Good evening, ladies.
I was going to go Nanu, but everybody knows that.
Oh wait, Nanu.
Okay, wait a minute, okay. I'm
Love
missing
the
some
hair, by
chat,
the
you
way.
people.
I'm glad you got
Honey?
home safe, Troy. Can't be in the sky.
Oh, back to you, V. Thanks for rubbing it in. Last
I
weekend.
didn't rub it in. I said, where were you?
Excuse me. I was like saying I wish I could come, and I was talking to you guys in chats. And anyways, this weekend, yesterday, you said I had a celebration yesterday. Well,
Yeah.
we had a big celebration yesterday, but we're celebrating this weekend. It's my son's 24th birthday. So it's a big one. I was 24 when I had him, so 24 years ago.
Oh, plus you're a mommy. So happy. It's double for you. It's Happy Mommy's Day plus Happy 24th.
Yeah, so
Aww.
happy 24th for him and happy Mommy's Day for me. And also
Aw.
happy birthday for me on the end of the month. So we share the same birthday in the same month, me and my youngest. And he's my Mother's Day baby, so it's my Mother's Day gift.
I'm gonna start crying.
That
Same
never
here.
leaves the house. See, Mother's Day babies never leave the house.
Seriously? I didn't know that.
He's 24. He isn't even thinking about it. He isn't even, like, when you tell him to talk about that, like moving out and stuff, he thinks that you're like being cruel to him.
I knew a woman who never left the house until she was 36.
See what I mean? Like some people they think it's a cruel thing.
I don't know.
31.
Baby, I can't wait to see this
32.
pyramid of Giza.
Wow, you guys all had a good start at home then.
No, I was married for 18 years and then moved back in with my mom.
Oh,
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, are you ready?
in our house, if we moved out, we were not moving back in. That's how it was. So yeah.
Okay, are you ready? Larry, you're about to have some cheek competition. It might get
Uh-oh.
cheeky in here. Are you
Ooh.
ready? It's the one, the
I'll
only.
pinch. Michael answers.
Howdy, folks.
Here.
Can you rotate your phone, Darian?
There he
How's it
is.
How's everybody?
Fantastic. How about you?
Pretty good considering. I'm on the road. I'm in Florida right now, heading back to Georgia.
So how hot is it in Florida?
What's that?
How hot is it in Florida?
It was 94 today.
Holy
Oh my god.
Yeah, 94.
Oh my god. It's like 19 degrees here and we're complaining about the heat.
Wow.
Yeah, we're 24 and people are like, I don't like the sun. It's a bit too hot.
Darian,
19.
Darian, that's about in the 60s for you.
Wow. Big difference. Big
We were
difference.
up to 26.
Yeah,
You're
I
in
attended
26.
my buddy's funeral today. I was asked to speak in it. So
Oh yeah.
my friend that got killed on a motorcycle, basically, we let him to rest today. Yeah, so
May he get his angel wings and provide us shade in
He
this
did.
hot day.
That's right. Yeah, so it
Next
was
time you're underneath a shaded area, you think of him, and you know what? You're not going to burn.
there you go. He was a great guy, man. He would give you his last flip flop. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We lost him.
It's
Oh.
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So,
Man.
Darian, just in case you didn't hear, May is Mental Health Awareness.
Oh, that's a
So,
good month for me.
see? So I'm just saying, plus it's Mother's Day, plus it's my 2-year YouTube anniversary,
All right.
plus it's Anna's son's birthday. It just keeps getting
All
better and
right.
better and better.
Better.
Gets-
And you know, it's
gets
funny
better
how
and
we're
better.
all kind of reminiscing about like the things that we are healing and how far we've come and all that. Like yesterday and today I've been making a video. It's going to be an introduction video for this channel about mental health and where I started and how far I've come and where it's going. So yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm working on is my video.
It's a very important. It's a very important issue, for sure.
It is. Hey, Coco.
Coco
Yeah,
stayed
very.
up all night.
No, the cocktails didn't help.
Coco's here?
Coco's in
here.
the
I can't
chat.
even tell. Whoa.
Coco's in the house.
How
Hi,
do?
Coco.
How do?
Coco for Cocoa Pops.
It was great to meet you in person, Coco.
Same here.
I'm Coco for Cocoa Puffs too.
The problem is Coco
Hey,
couldn't say
hey
no
guys,
to
I
Tony.
gotta run. It's starting to rain, but I'm gonna be listening.
Safe travels, Darren.
Safe
Drive
travels,
safely,
Sarah.
Darian. Good seeing you.
Bye,
Thank
honey.
you. I'm gonna be here. It's just starting to rain, so I gotta pay attention.
Yep, pay attention. Just gotta put him in the basement. There you go. You push the button.
Hi, Rob, by the way.
Hi, Larry.
Mango, banana, coconut, and
So, Rob,
strawberry.
did you
Yes.
show Larry your papers yet?
No, not yet.
He
Rob
didn't show
doesn't
him
do
all
anything
300.
with me anymore. He's hanging out with all you guys.
He didn't show you all 355 of them.
Nope, he didn't show me anything anymore, V.
It made his backpack like this big.
So what are you supposed to show me, Rob?
The 355 papers.
355 papers of what?
Rob is like, we're in the midst of making the shorts.
Yes.
Did your friend record it?
No, he didn't. And after it was done, I said, I should have gotten it.
We're
told
trying to
you.
convince
Are
Chris
you
to
ready?
join.
It's okay. We're still newbie YouTubes, you know?
Yeah.
So,
You're not new to YouTube.
well, I'm still not a professional.
Well, we're never a professional. We're always just learning.
Yeah, well, the professional is that way,
Yeah,
Below
Larry's
V.
the professional.
below V.
You should see all the gear he brought on the cruise. He needed a security just for the gear.
Actually, I just upgraded my webcam.
See?
By the time you
But
become
I
a-
have your old one.
I actually gave my old one, this Logitech C920S to my mother-in-law, and now I have the Logitech Brio 4K. But the amazing thing is I don't pay regular prices for all these things. This 4K Brio is 100. Well, I just looked at it at Staples today. It was $159.99 if you buy it brand new, and I bought it secondhand for $40.
Oh, you talk my language.
I like deals too.
You know what I want?
What do you want, V?
I want Canon to send me a camera.
Oh,
I have one of those.
don't say that. I miss my Canon.
It was my first camera.
What did you have, V?
The first Canon snapshot that ever came out. I was 16 years old, and you know how good I was with that camera? I invented selfies on my camera. before selfies were a selfie.
That
I was like,
that does
I'm
not
doing a
surprise me.
self-portrait.
That does not
And I was
surprise
like,
me.
how can you get yourself perfectly aligned? I was like, gotta know your camera. Gotta know your... Oh, we have somebody that just rolled out of bed. Tuck away the pillow. Do 3 stretches. Do a yawn.
I didn't
Okay.
realize
Are you ready? She's awake.
Oh.
It's the one and only Miss Coco's in the house.
Hi guys.
Hi, Coco. Love the ears.
Thanks. Haven't set back up. I brought my light with me.
Oh, wait a second. Who
Oh,
are you?
yeah.
I haven't set it
Like,
back up, so
love
I'm
the
all
light.
dark on this side.
Who are you? Have we met?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Also, to the lawyers that are listening, Coco is also my second witness. Michael
What
Ann
did
is my first. Coco is my second witness.
What did I witness?
Why you witnessed me giving Rob his 355 papers?
Yes.
Rob was served.
He was served,
He was served.
and he had to put that in his backpack. It was so big. He had to lug that everywhere across Toronto. He was swearing at me the whole time. I know he was.
But don't you worry, I will get you back.
You had your chance. You were served first. Technically, I win.
Kenny
And I
slept
let
most
you
of the way
have
home last
lucky.
night.
Come on.
Yeah, Kenny's still in bed because he's not feeling well.
No, Kenny's
Oh, poor Kenny.
Oh.
You guys partied him out.
Yeah.
Well, 3 of the last 5
This
days.
one did.
partying with YouTubers.
I made him laugh too much.
No, he was laughing so much at one point I thought he was gonna tea kettle off of his
Right?
thing. Because I
He
was like,
couldn't
Kenny,
breathe.
Kenny, and he's like,
Yeah.
"You're gonna tip over."
Let's see
The
how
whole tail,
strong
the
that
whole
guy
tail
is.
end of that live, I was holding back a hiccup because I knew it would set him off.
How strong that guy is.
He is.
I'm thinking, how the heck is he going to get into Troy's truck?
Right there.
He's got grabbed a hold of the handles and he swings his legs right and boop on the end, and grabs the thing and pulls himself in. I'm like,
He's no pro at this point.
You're like, man, I should have recorded that.
it's like you're putting half 2 feet off the ground. I'm like, holy crap.
Double bag it.
Yeah, that guy's upper body strength is ridiculous.
No kidding.
I would like to see him versus Arnold Schwarzenegger because I think Kenny would win.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Rock doesn't crochet and Coco. Kenny slept most of the way home.
Oh, V froze it.
He did the same with me. It's like you're missing Canada.
So he's back
Oh,
in North Carolina now?
No, Michigan.
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 No, it's not Michigan.
Till almost the end of the month, and then he goes back to North Carolina.
I'm glad we can make you laugh, Danny.
Hey, I've seen those.
Then he's coming out this way. Are any of you ladies coming out this way?
No,
Maybe one day, not for a while. I'm still recovering.
I'm with Coco. I'm still recovering. My bank
Yeah.
account forgot.
Yeah. On the Saturday, I spent so much time in bed that I was awake at like 1:30 in the morning on the Sunday. So I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't. By 3 o'clock, I'm like, well, screw this. I'm just going to pack and leave before traffic rather than after traffic. So I left at like 6 a.m. on the Sunday. Drove the 6.5 hour or whatever home.
No, that's on a Monday. Because we
Oh, yeah, Monday. Monday, yes.
Because we woke you up before we left.
Yeah.
She was like, I can't party with Kenny. I can't party with Kenny.
Yeah. Here's the aquarium money. Go away.
It was so funny because I said to her, I said, all you had to do is end broadcast.
I know. I'm not that rude, though.
She couldn't. She's like, I just can't push the button.
And then we were like, I don't know, he stuck around for another hour even after the live chit chatting and stuff. So like
Yeah.
I didn't get to bed till after 5. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing the aquarium. Nope.
Oh, you would have fallen asleep. It was so dark.
Oh yeah.
And so my patience was running low because there's so many people. So
Oh, so what, you didn't do the aquarium?
I didn't know.
Coco was like, I'm out.
I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Be right back.
Okey doke.
Okay.
I love that she has the Niagara Falls up there.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I know. I want to go there. I haven't been there for a couple of years now.
That's what we're saying. We have to go again because I haven't been there for a few years.
I've never been there yet either.
Never ever.
Yet? Never.
My whole family have been there except for me.
Hey, Larry, when are you coming to Toronto?
Like I said, if you would have given me actually a couple days more notice, I probably would have begged Ananda to let me to go.
Okay, well, there's on 22, on
Well,
23, so.
So our next trip is probably down to Victoria to a friend's house for our anniversary in June. Then we're going to the Abbotsford Air Show in August, and then we're driving up to my mother-in-law's from there. So we don't
What are you
know.
doing in July?
Pardon?
What about July?
Nothing is going on in July yet.
Yes, on 23.
No, you said that was in August, didn't you? Not on
It's July,
July what?
21st to 23rd.
We'll see. Because I actually looked up plane prices.
I actually debated flying out to Toronto this time just because it's so much faster.
Oh.
And I would have, had I not just bought a vehicle, I totally would have, but it was like,
You
costs
know
as
what?
much as like going farther.
I debated to take
Or,
a plane at one point because I was like, this rental is going to kill me.
or just take the train out.
I
Yeah,
debated
but
taking the
it's
GO
not
train.
any, yeah, it's not any shorter though. The train takes just as long from Montreal anyway,
Yeah.
except I'm not in control and I like being in control of vehicles that I'm in.
But don't forget, the train only goes 60 kilometers.
Mm.
So,
Oh, 'cause you said 6 hours? I don't remember that
Yeah.
drive being that long. Been through there
Yeah.
so many times on the Greyhound, train, plane.
Yeah, I mean, like we were like normally it's from Montreal to Toronto. It's about 6 hours. I'm a bit closer for where I am now, so technically about 5.5.
Hmm.
But then we were an hour past Toronto where we were staying. So
Oh.
it says half an hour, but detour, construction. Everything
Construction,
was
all
double.
those things. Oh, yes.
We're
And he got to see what a highway with traffic is and a highway with traffic is.
Mhm.
He's like, oh, there's 10 cars. We get to Toronto. I can't count that many.
Mhm.
and then getting lost in the middle of the night that didn't help either with the time frame.
That didn't help, I'm sure. But
When did
I
they
made
get
it.
rid of the chevrons in the 401? I remember when I used to go through a lot, they had chevrons. Now they don't have them anymore. What's that all about?
I don't know. You can get right up people's butts now. We're allowed it apparently.
Wow. I remember when I got my license, it's like, you know what? You really want to learn how to drive? Drive the 401. That will teach you how to drive.
I hate driving the 401 like a passion.
Yeah, it's not relaxing for me either. I like if I'm going for like a scenery drive, you know, make it more about the more about the trip instead of the destination, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're on the 401, it's more about just getting there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it feels longer.
Well, Kenny got to do a little bit of both, so.
I usually take the 401 when I go to Leamington or Windsor. It's faster just to get there.
uh,
And on the
Let
way
me
back,
tell you.
it's fast. On the way back.
let me tell you, if we could have done a week, we could have done some damage in Toronto.
Oh,
my
heck
God.
yeah.
Survive.
Kenny would have had a following. Like when we were at the Beaver Tails, how many people were like, were these people?
Yeah, a lot of them, yeah. Because we all had our cameras out because like we were giving them the beaver tails, so we were all filming it, and the smile cookies and this, that, whatever, and some doodads and stuff. So we all had our cameras out. So everyone was like checking out to
Yeah,
see who
I
were all
noticed
like.
that in the background. People were watching, like, who's this guy?
It was good to
Yeah.
see you there.
It
in
Yeah.
spirit.
We saw this
Yeah.
guy on the phone. I think you know him. His name is Plump Traveler. Really famous YouTuber.
I have a video when it comes up and Rob's got the phone turned like this. I was like, and there's Larry.
Larry's like, photobomb.
Oh,
True story,
Now-
camp guy.
So
I got to get a flash drive and get your wedding videos down there. The
realistically, you were in Toronto.
with running your 120 kilometers per hour and getting past like I was not moving. Crazy people.
Yeah. And you know what? Those same people get tickets and lose their license. When
Mhm.
there's a cop who decides to stop people.
Yeah. Unless you have a speeding buddy.
one went right by us. Right by Troy was like, meow. You heard it go like that. And then another one we were watching was like, meow. And literally,
Yeah. The people that weave is what stresses me the most.
Yeah.
You know?
Had some guy
Mhm.
cut me off and then slow down. I'm like, dude, what the frick?
That's
They'll drive
good.
right beside you. They'll drive right beside you, and they won't go faster or slower. They just go the same as you. And then when you go faster, they go faster.
Yeah.
So you can't.
I don't
Busby
remember.
says-
Does the 401 have HOV lanes?
Yes.
Yes.
They do?
But
Oh,
not,
okay.
not enough. It's
Not
more
enough?
Mississauga Brampton versus Toronto.
Oh wow.
Because I was like, where's these lanes? They should be downtown so I could just go a little faster, you know?
What
Busby
is
says we have
HOV?
the 201 and the 202 here.
On what roads? There are no roads in Toronto. It's just
They should build a separate road for us people of 2 and more.
how are they going to do that? Move the buildings that are all in the way?
Hi, Stevie.
They're going to do George Jetson. You're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, I swear, some big cities, it's like all the buildings and like the roads were an afterthought.
No, it's just because back in the day, a buggy was this big. Now we have a transport. Then we have an RV. Then we have like. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
There's
But
no
the
room.
space didn't get no bigger because that's all there was.
Yeah.
There's no room in Toronto
I wanted. Go ahead.
for vehicle infrastructure.
No, I wanted to bring Kenny to the spot where it says 100 years ago, Lake Ontario started here. And drive him all the way to the beach and be like, the water went down that much? It's like, yeah, like it's like mind blowing. But there's so many places we could have brought him. And
That was like
Yeah.
2 kilometers.
Mhm. I would have loved to bring him at Toronto Center Island because it's beautiful there too. But
Actually, I've never been up to Toronto Center Island either.
I've only been to the airport and then got right off.
Which
I
one?
used to live in Oshawa. And I used to take the GO train into Toronto all the time, get on the TTC, which is my favorite city transit in Canada. By far the
Okay.
best in Canada, although Montreal ranks a second. But I've never been out to Toronto Center Island, and I would love to go out there.
well, Ottawa's not impressive. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Montreal
Yeah.
has improved. I remember there was a day you'd be on the metro system and then you're like, "Rah, rah, rah," and have to guess what station was coming up because you couldn't
Well, there's
understand. But now they
that
got
too,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they've got an actual like announcer like pre-recorded so you can understand what's coming up. But
My very first experience on a metro system was the metro in Montreal. It was in 1988, and I was 18 years old. I was hitchhiking from St. John, New Brunswick to Toronto, and here I am. I needed to get on the subway, and I had this. I don't know if you guys pretty much know the movie I'm talking about, The Warriors. The movie Warriors come out to play. It's an old movie filmed in New York, and it was about a bunch of gangs and stuff, and they were all being chased across this one in New York City, and they were showing the subways and the graffiti and stuff. And when I get to Montreal, I thought, okay, the metro's going to be like that, and I get on there, and it was the cleanest, safest looking place I've ever seen in my life. They had security guards, and I fell in love with the metro station. TGC
It's gotten a
in
little run
Toronto.
down since, but it's still pretty safe. Like I've never been fearful on
Oh,
the
okay, yeah.
system.
Toronto's not the same though. I can tell you in 30 years, it's not the same.
I just realized something. It's all Canadians up here.
Oh yeah.
Eh?
That never happens.
The
Except for the
Canucks,
Canadians. Except for the Guinea surprise. There's not one American that clicked the link.
Coco, are you officially in Quebec or are you from Ontario?
I was born and raised Quebec. I've traveled here and
Okay.
there, stayed other places, but keep coming back to Quebec.
I was going to say, because I lived in Oshawa, so I was officially an Ontarian for a while. So
Okay. No, born in
Did you have an
Montreal, raised in the suburbs. What was the question, B?
I was going to say, did your license say Ontario?
No. Oh, him. Okay.
So if it does, then
Yeah.
you
Would
would
it?
I had the whole hip card and everything.
So where do you live?
Hmm?
Where do you live?
British Columbia.
I live in Powell River, British Columbia, which
Oh, ever? A lot of the Canadians are from like British Columbia.
Mhm.
BC. It's far.
Guess what I did on Tuesday, V?
What'd you do?
We met with the landlord and we signed the lease for downstairs.
Woohoo! No more crazy lady.
Yeah. So he's
If you
giving her
watch
30 days.
Coco's lives, she was, or her shorts or whatever. You've seen the crazy lady. Trust me.
Yeah, and that's just not even like there's some that isn't even YouTube acceptable that I don't post. But yeah, so she's got 30 days notice, but if she behaves, she can be out by July 1st is what he's telling her. We take over July 1st.
Interesting.
Your whole house or like house?
Maybe
Yeah,
I
it's like a
switched
commercial
to
space downstairs, and we have an apartment upstairs. But now we're gonna have the commercial space. Like, I don't care if we ever even use it, as long as she's not in it. It's
Oh my
worth the $900 a month just to not deal with her.
If you weren't so far away, I'd be like, I'm looking for a place to like I'm growing out of this place. Like I'm feeling claustrophobic here because like I have a lot of plants that I have to sell, but I have to actually bring them somewhere to sell them. I can't just.
Yeah, whereabouts are you?
I live near Goderich. So the festivals here are starting now, and I want to get there. Just got to do some work on my car. Like I have to get a gas line, one side of my gas line fixed. That's about $100.
Okay.
But right now, I'm stuck with money that way. So.
Goderich, where's that at? What part of Ontario is that?
I'm in do you know where Grand Bend is? Goderich?
Nope. Like what part of north, south, east, or west of Ontario?
You know where I am, Larry?
Pardon?
You know where I am?
Kind of.
About an hour and a half north of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like near, like between Walkerton and Sarnia, kind of in there somewhere.
Now I know where you're at.
Yeah, so people know Walkerton, right? All the Walkerton here
Everybody
with the
knows
water.
Walkerton.
Yeah, because of the water
Yep.
back in the day. Yeah.
And Sarnia, I've never been there, but the way I relate to Sarnia is sardines. That's all. That's a word that I use to relate to Sarnia.
Thanks.
You know, it's funny because
I'm sorry, Michael Ann.
I know there's fish down here, but it's not that fishy.
It's not
it's
that
like Wheatley and Leamington area was the fish place back in
Leamington,
the day.
yeah, I heard of
Tomato
Leamington.
capital, right?
Yeah.
Now it's the tomato capital.
I mean, we do have a fish factory.
But it doesn't smell fishy for a fish factory.
I'm sure that Michael Ann appreciates the
Hold on.
fish over what other people think of Sarnia Valley. Right?
Sorry?
People say Sarnia is Chemical Valley. That's what they call Sarnia, Chemical Valley.
Smell is bad down there.
Well, it's all the stuff, the fumes that are coming out of the burning things.
Actually, there's like one of the suburbs, Chateauguay of Montreal. Once you go over the Mercier Bridge, we call it the Whiskey Trench, because 9 times out of 10, when you pass through the Whiskey Trench, there's like Sleeman's right next to it, and you smell the brewer's yeast when you pass through. So that's Whiskey Trench.
Windsor has a brewery too, and it's really strong. Like they have the rye with rye there, like white whiskey.
Yeah.
Crown Royal, I think it's made there.
Actually, I used to live next to a brewery in St. John, New Brunswick, and you ladies would probably know Alpine. Have you heard of Alpine beer?
Never heard of it.
I might have heard of it. Never tried it for
Steve
sure.
has, I haven't.
It's Moosehead. They also make Moosehead. It's Moosehead Breweries.
Okay, I love Moosehead. That's good beer.
I used to live next door to this place, and having that and a pulp mill next to each other, the smell, oh God, it's even worse than what you're saying, Coco.
Oh, pulp mill, that's
I can
pretty
imagine.
intense.
Yeah, have you
That was
ever
disgusting.
smelled them making, like, you know, been in Leamington while they were making ketchup? Oh my gosh, you'll sneeze all day long.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. That would be interesting.
All the
Actually.
sour, all the vinegar smell, the vinegar and the ketchup smell.
I'd kill Kenny.
wow. That would be cool.
Not really.
Yeah, Kenny.
That's yuck.
Yeah, I don't mind the smell of a brewery.
I mean, for me, that would be like smelling a brewery to me is like smelling somebody after a night, their breath after a night of drinking.
Oh. There's nothing worse than Dorito/beer breath.
Yeah, it's really not a pickup line that can win.
No.
Eddie!
I don't see
Eddie's
the
in
chat.
the house.
Who are you
Speaking
saying?
of all these breweries and stuff, I'll be right back. I can grab a cocktail.
Eddie's in the house.
Oh, Eddie. Yo, Eddie.
It's Eddie.
Eddie's on the machine. The machine.
Eddie, there's some
Brooklyn.
cute cheeks up here, I'm just saying. But yeah,
So, July, I need to say this because Ananda's in earshot. July what?
July 21st to the 23rd.
21st to the 23rd of July. They want me to go to Ontario, love.
Oh, we want Ananda to come to Ontario.
She said okay.
Okay, Ananda's coming. Perfect.
Are you coming to Ontario with me, love? They want to know. Just me.
Ananda, you know I'll never say no to you. Come
She's
on.
never been to Ontario.
She should come.
I think the farthest she's been is Winnipeg, right, love?
I've never been to Winnipeg, so there we go.
Then what is she waiting for?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her back there. We're working on it.
You know what? I need
Oh,
to.
she's waiting for Bobby to pay.
No. I need for her to deliver my bracelet in person.
Yes. Actually, love, she still needs you to make her a bracelet.
I have
But
an
I want
idea.
it delivered.
And she wants it delivered.
I
See?
have an idea. We could maybe persuade her to come down here if we go to a certain place, if she makes bracelets. Because I want to go to, where is it? Where is the Amethyst mine in Ontario again? I want to go there.
Sudbury or something.
No,
No.
St. Catherine? No, St. Catharines? No. Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
Thunder Bay has a mine? I didn't know they had
Yeah.
mines there.
They have the Amethyst there.
Oh,
Sudbury
really?
is only
Love, we can go to
Michigan.
Thunder Bay for some amethysts.
Yeah, I want to go there
Um,
so bad. And it'd be so healing for everybody, too. We talk about healing, you know, and that's very mentally healing. The energy.
Yes.
Oh, my wife and her family, they're all into that kind of thing.
I'm a total rock girl. Like, I rock rocks.
Same here. I grew up near the Sudbury area. I love rocks. Steve was like, "Are you really bringing that rock home?"
We got some jade mines out here, which I wouldn't mind seeing.
You guys got to bring us some. You got to bring us some of your crystals and we'll trade, you know? We'll
Yeah.
trade energy.
How about coal mines?
No.
Oh, Rob.
What do we want
Um,
gold for?
I want some coal mines.
Just be a bad boy, Santa. That's what Santa will
I was
bring.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh wait, I'll get some coal this summer.
Rob wants some coal for Christmas.
Yeah, he's been
Cool.
a
No,
bad
he
boy.
needs a
He
lawyer.
likes coal.
Bob,
Tell-
probably you
Tell
get a
Amanda,
call.
Rob needs a lawyer because he has 355 pages to go through.
She's right here. She can hear you, V.
Doesn't
know.
coal- Doesn't coal eventually turn into diamonds?
Yeah, that's what Steve said.
Under pressure.
Tremendous pressure.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
Oh, there we go. I knew that song was going to come.
Before for Christmas.
She sure Bobby's gotten cold for
Now you
Christmas
got to pull
before.
the song out.
Okay, beautiful people, it's 8 o'clock.
Is it? No, it's not. It's 5:02.
Are you turning into one?
Turning into a pumpkin.
It's
People-
5:02, V.
Anybody want to say something before I leave? Michael Ann,
Wait, V. Where in Ontario?
Dorset.
What's that?
Dorset, Ontario. Near
Dorset.
Huntsville, near Algonquin Park.
Oh, that's far away from
I don't know that area. Is it by Barrie?
Past Barrie.
Past Barrie.
It's past.
North of Barrie?
Yeah.
Oh, that whole area is
Well,
amazing up in that area.
Stay in the basement, I'll show you.
Past Bracebridge.
Okay, wait a minute. Everybody,
No,
Lan's gonna
it's all
talk.
good.
Okay, Michael Ann, the floor is yours.
Michael Ann, I can't hear you.
Did she
I
mute
said the
herself?
floor is dirty. I don't want it.
Yeah, the floor is yours.
I got a whole crap load of shorts and videos coming out, so there'll be stuff coming out all the time. See you next Thursday for essential oil.
Ooh, it's essential oil.
And tune into Darren Dobson on Saturday, 7 a.m. Because we'll be talking about something special.
Yep. Anybody else? Last call?
Take me down.
Yeah, I guess nobody else needs to chit-chat away.
Well, if anyone's bored, I will be going live tonight at some point.
Wait,
Not
wait,
sure
wait,
what
wait,
time.
wait. We do it this way. Go ahead.
If anyone's bored later on, I'd say within an hour or two, I'll be going live on my channel. So if anyone wants to come
And
by,
her
you're more than
channel is
welcome.
in the chat, beautiful people. Her name is Crochet.
Cocktails and crochet
Sorry.
with Coco.
I always get them in wrong order. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm just Coco.
I used to crochet. My mom taught me how to crochet.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
It's not common to hear guys saying crocheting and stuff.
Okay, beautiful people, we're going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to remind you, all you beautiful, if there's beautiful mods in the chat, drop your links. I don't need to tell you, because without you, I am not as beautiful, is all I'm going to say.
Thanks, Danny.
Well, that was another, it was not
And
a
then she
bacon
starts pitching
edition,
harder.
but I might as well say it was a bacon edition. It was all Canadians. And remember, thank you for being beautiful inside out. We'll see you on Darren Dobson. It's pinned in the chat. See you there, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday morning. Remember, drop some green hearts. You'll know who sent you. Bye, beautiful people.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ciao.